What's going on, Virgo? And welcome to my channel, Alchemist. Justin here, and I hope you're having a fantastic week so far. So, for those of you who are returning, welcome back, Soul Tribe. I appreciate your subscriptions, your likes, and shares. Your support really is just incredible, Virgo, and it keeps us growing. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm happy how yourself has brought you here. We're in for an amazing journey. Because it's General Energy Weekly Spread. I don't know what that was, Virgo. I'm gonna have to get some like. There's a lot of props I'm gonna need to get for these dance moves. It's fine, Virgo. I'm not gonna put you through that. Listen, Virgo, with this weekly spread, whenever you happen to come across this video, there may be some messages in here for you. And just so you're all aware, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one, so take what resonates with you, leave the rest with me, and never force a reading on a situation, okay? So with all that being said, let's jump into it. Your space has been cleansed. Crystals, feeling lovely. Just great energy all around here, Virgo. Now, Virgo, I'm going to pull a few oracle cards from this deck here, and then we'll get some details with the tarot, which this one's been sick. I've been enjoying this one. This is a newer one, Virgo, so hopefully you'll like it as much as I have. But before we jump into this thing, Virgo, these readings that I do, they're not gender-specific readings, so apply these energies to people as they make sense for your situations, okay? And in case if y'all were curious, the decks that I'm working with, I've included links for them down in the description box below, so definitely check that out if you're interested. But also down below some links for some other readers that I like watching, Virgo, so definitely check them out. Very intuitive group. Really great energies that they bring. I think you would enjoy them. Let's see. Give Spirit a moment to get this energy going there, Virgo. And Virgo, hopefully you're kind of getting ready because, I mean, not that to be afraid of, but Saturn just went direct not too long ago. So now he was at the 0 degree when he was in, or, you know, when he was going retrograde. So now he's working his way back through the Pisces. So this is going to be forming some oppositions with your sign. So you might be feeling a little challenging energy there over this little bit. But, interesting. Oh. All right, Virgo, here we go. But yeah, there's something to be aware of there. But let's talk about this first energy here, because this has been going around a little bit. Because you got the fire card here, Virgo. And you know, I feel like part of this energy, Virgo, is with Saturn going direct that, you know, being in such a dreamy sign of Pisces, it's like it's taking the energies of that kind of discipline that Saturn has in taking like your dreams and your wishes and your wants that you want to manifest in this journey, and making those happen and putting that fuel behind that there, Virgo. And so if you've been feeling this sort of like challenging energy as of late, because sometimes I feel like it can be difficult. I feel like especially that relationship between you and Pisces, where, because we can learn a lot from our opposite signs, and I feel that it's like, how do you take that intuitive energy that you have, Virgo, and bring that into the everyday, and not let the fantasticness, that's not a word, but it's you get what I'm trying to say, Virgo. Try to how to bring that energy into let it fuel your dreams, as opposed to sort of doing the things that, how do I want to put this, you know, make sure you're following your dreams, as opposed to in not feeling like it needs to be perfect in a sense, or like having the clearest understanding while you're bringing this thing to fruition in a sense, as opposed to maybe going for something a little bit easier that you more so understand that maybe others have kind of set out aside for you to do. I hope that makes sense. But this fire is giving me if you've been maybe kind of even questioning what does light your fire, what does inspire you, what get you jumping out of bed and get just your heart a pumping. That's where I feel like this energies have been trying to get us at. While Saturn was in retrograde, it was reflecting on the dreams and the things that you want to see come, and now it's like we're going into that action energy. But let me get a little tear on this, Virgo, and get some details. Because this is kind of giving me like an Ace of Wands type of thing. Oh, Empress! What's good, one? Excuse me, Virgo. But it's giving me more like an Ace of Wands energy. And who doesn't love a surprise Empress there, Virgo? But let's see what's going on here. Interesting. All right, Virgo. So you have the Eight of Swords, the Five of Cups, the Three of Cups, the Queen of Cups. A lot of cups here, Virgo. The Queen of Wands, and then the lovely Empress here. And Virgo, I feel for some that maybe we've been with this fire energy, because fire energy is very passionate. It's very, very invigorating, very just inspired. And I feel like for some, maybe we've been kind of caught in our head as of late. Maybe we haven't been. It almost feels like that maybe we've been even a little disappointed with where. That's interesting that this is the Five of Cups and there's like six cups here. It's fine. We're not talking about it, Virgo. But it gives me this energy of like maybe we've been a little let down with the process so far. Just haven't been just maybe even been just a little more kind of caught up in the more kind of practical side of life, and it's like life has sort of lost a little bit of that magic in a sense. And that's an interesting energy to come through there, because I feel like with the Queen of Wands, she's the type that she just goes after her. You talk about some fire. Queen of Wands, she's a little spitfire. She's the type that goes after her dreams with gusto, and she doesn't really think about it. She just knows that things are gonna get figured out. And I feel that for some it's because maybe we're afraid of, it's like there's this fear of maybe like letting ourselves down in a sense with this Five of Cups, and that may be why we're not pursuing our dreams, maybe why we're kind of maybe taking a more sort of like we're restricting ourselves in a sense, maybe taking a safer route, in which there's nothing wrong with that, Virgo, but it's just like, are we feeling and like that we're filling up all of our cups and that we're getting the most abundance out of this? Because Virgo, you are a very abundant sign. I feel you're very, very fast manifester, and I feel like it's because you have such a structured mind, that you have that, because you're Mercury ruled, and having that sort of methodical, analytical energy is like if you can find a way to infuse the two and take what you feel and then make a list of that, you can spread so much beauty around and bring so much, I feel like, abundance into your journey here. But it almost feels like with the Queen of Cups here that we may have been almost in a sense ignoring that intuitive side, or because intuition and things have to dealing with that more kind of mystical side of things, that logically it doesn't make sense, because Mercury is a very logical planet. And let me get a little bit more on this Queen of Cups here before we let me get a little more with that. Oh. Okay. See what's going on here, Virgo. Oh, and a lot of Tower energy that's been going on here, Virgo, and not just with your side. I just did Cancers, and I just was saying the same thing to them. And so I feel like that there is a shift that's trying to happen here, Virgo, because you got the Queen of Cups is clarified by the Tower and the Six of Cups. And it almost feels like that how you may have done things in the past with this Six of Cups here, that there's this dynamic that's changing with the Tower. Like, it's time to do things differently, to get into, and even for some, this might even needing to be kind of like a collaboration energy that's coming through here, like sharing some of these ideas, and maybe this can kind of help you get inspired too. But yeah, I feel like there's this shift that's trying to happen here with the Queen of Cups and getting you to, because I feel earth signs too can be, you're very involved with this material world, and where I get, we want to focus on, we have bills to pay and things along those lines, that it's not forgetting that you do have desires and passions and things that excite you, and not putting those on the back burner in order to just do just like practical things. But I hope that makes sense. It's not me telling you like to quit your job or anything like that, but it's more so that even this could be even just doing more things that do inspire you, starting up a hobby, or just something, because Venus, the Empress, is getting ready to move into Libra here. Oh, actually, when I'm recording this, or when this video comes out, Venus will be moving into Libra today. So isn't that fantastic? And so there will be more of an appreciation for art and beauty, and bringing more. I feel like just bringing more here. But this with all this Tower energy that's going on here, I feel like there is a shift that's going on, and how we've been maybe operating up to now is gonna shift here. And there's a need to almost, I feel like, kind of remove some things. And I love when the Tower and the Empress pops up together here, Virgo, because Mars and Venus, because those two are like the real kind of divine counterparts for me. I know the Emperor and the Empress got a thing, but they got a little fling on the side. But this is where I feel like that planetary bond, because the Tower comes through and destroys things, and removes stuff to make room for the Empress to bring about more beauty and growth. So I even feel like for some of you may be doing this sort of like burning things down in order to build, so not literally Virgo, you know what I mean, but more so kind of like doing a restructuring of maybe how we've been kind of going about this journey. So in order to get the most out of this, out of an opportunity there, because this fire feels like that there's this like fear, or this Eight of Swords with the fire card feels like we're afraid to take a step or to try something new, again based off maybe something that's happened in the past. But that past thing gave you wisdom, Virgo, and I was like, what do we do with that lesson that we got from that? Because the Queen of Cups values all of her experience that happens to her, because they made her who the wise, intuitive figure that she is right now. So all right, Virgo. Yeah, I hope that made sense. I was a little all over the place there, and that might be something too. We might just be just kind of thinking a whole lot about this, but try not to overthink this, Virgo. I feel like you, if anyone can get order, I feel you being able to get order to intuition and those kind of things change the game up, Virgo. But let's get another oracle on this. Virgo, I sort of, we still have a little bit before Scorpio season over, and this is forming a pretty hard, well, with Mars that might be a little tougher even with the beneficial aspect, but with the Sun and Mercury, that's still pretty solid. So depending on where your Virgo placements, that's forming sextiles with your signs, opportunities for things to go easy, for things to come your way, but we got to take advantage of this. Strike while the iron's hot. And it's not like when this energy leaves is going to just go away, but it's easier than when Mars is operating in, for example, operating in Scorpio, as opposed to when he moves into Sagittarius. When he moves into Sagittarius, that's going to be a tougher energy for you to deal with. Now, Virgo, I dig this because you got the taste card here. And for some, I feel like that the reason maybe this fear is that's coming through here, because the taste card is not literally just what you're eating there, Virgo, which that is a sidebar, and this is not health advice or anything like that. But pay attention to what you are, that you are consuming. That we're eating maybe more healthier foods. I mean, look at you. You got some honey here. We got some peppers. Some what's this rice? Some rice or some lemons, Virgo, moving on. Mint. But so that could even be just salt. It's fine, Virgo. Maybe we'll work with more natural flavors and things like that. That might be something to keep in mind. But I do feel too that there is this energy of being mindful of the things that we say to ourselves, because because the Eight of Swords is an energy of getting stuck in your head, and with this past energy, this Five or Six of Cups, maybe we've been disappointed with how something is going, or maybe even we've been surrounded by some others who've been saying some things that have been putting like a weird taste in our mouth. As far as like what we're telling ourselves. That's something to be mindful of too, because if there's a lot of bitterness that's going around, then that's just going to lower your vibration. And I feel like with that tower, it's even maybe for some, it's changing who we may be in who we're forming this collaboration with. But I do even feel, Virgo, because I'm just kind of looking at the snake's tongue here that's going across, and snakes use their tongue as their way of sensing the smells and things in the air as well, and that's giving me this sort of abstract type of energy that's coming through there, like a need to, just even looking at this bee here, it's like operating at a different type of resonance, tapping into a more again, an intuitive side of you with the Queen of Cups. Hell, even with all these ladies here, this master intuitives. And I feel there's a way, it's like we're restructuring how we're going about something here, Virgo. But let me get some because that's interesting. I even got an energy of maybe for some, it's like we've just with this fire here, with this taste buds, that maybe even some we've gotten like a burn on our, not necessarily on our tongue, but like where something's burned us in a sense, and we're like, and it's like we're not enjoying things as we could. But let me get some tarot on this, Virgo. Thank you. Interesting, Virgo. Alright, so you have the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and then the Three of Pentacles here. And that's interesting, Virgo, because you do have a lot of energies here. It's like one with the Seven of Wands, that can be a lot of energy coming your way, and there's this need for some. I feel like making sure that we are just protecting our energies from, because with the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, the Five of Swords, this is just like others. A lot of secondary energies are kind of coming through here. They may be kind of swaying you in a sense of, or like keeping you from achieving whatever this is. They're almost keeping you stuck, even in a sense. And I almost feel there's a need to maybe to branch out a little bit, and to maybe try some, since we're going on this taste thing, trying some different type of foods in a sense. Or this metaphor is getting out of hand, Virgo. Let me switch that up, because the Seven of Swords can be this card of deception and trickery, and And that's where I feel like that's something there's like this interference for some, and that's coming through there, but it's still keeping us stuck in a sense with the Six of Cups being there. And so the thing too I like about like the Five of Swords and the Seven of Swords, they don't just have to just be these negative energies that are coming through, but the Seven of Swords can be a new way of doing things, and like Five of Swords taking in like these different perspectives and kind of getting you out of your comfort zone in a sense to, and I'm getting this energy of just like trying new things. And this might be starting off with maybe trying some new foods here to kind of get in that practice, but I do feel like it's like even opening yourself up to different perspectives and seeing just how that resonates with you. See how that affects your vibration, talking about that, going back to that B again. And hmm. Let me get a little bit more of this Three of Pentacles here, Virgo, because that's an interesting energy coming through there. Ooh, thank you. Huh. Interesting. All right, Virgo. Huh. Pisces. You got the Moon card here, and even the Moon card. I feel like for some, and who else got this? Someone else got an energy. Leo, I think, got this as well, where it sort of felt like that there's going to be some newer energies that we may be working with. Maybe we're getting ready to change jobs, for example, or maybe even switch departments, or this is like a need to to maybe even go out, maybe even go to like a new place that again that you've never been before, and pay attention maybe to the people that you meet. You know, you might be invited out with these, and I feel that celebrating with others, or just like if you get some sort of invite and it's, you know, it's something that you've not done before, I say give that a try, Virgo. Try, explore that and see where that may take you, because I feel like there's this, we're getting ready to tap into a different side of ourselves here in a sense, you know, like something that we're going to maybe like this encounter will kind of spark a fire in you. And you may talk about, it may start with just like, because I know yours is a sign of routines, and listen, Berg, I'm all about a good routine. But sometimes you do need to kind of shake things up a little bit to get the energies moving in a different type of way. And I think I'm going to leave that there, Virgo. I hope that that makes sense. Let me get your last oracle card here, Virgo, and see what's going on with that. Yeah, this open-minded energy is something that's calling. And again, not that you're closed-minded, but just opening your broadening your horizons a little bit, Virgo. And I feel like even too with the Three of Pentacles, if we are in some sort of creative process, maybe even like, let's say if you're an artist working with like a different, maybe instead of doing like watercolors, working with like, I don't know, chalk or you see how much art I draw. Or let's say if you're a musician and you like to play like country, you know, maybe switch up to rock or jazz, or just something that's, or maybe even just like folk or something, just like it's like a changing of styles here, or taste, or even like your, maybe even like your taste in something is changing, Virgo, and it's just like exploring that a little bit more. But let's go see what's going. Interesting, Virgo. A little more elemental energy here, because you got the air card here, and I feel with this air card, Virgo, there's this a need to kind of get out there and get some, kind of go where the wind takes you in a sense. Like there's this, it's this. maybe even for some, it's like if something, it's like if you get like, you know how when you happen to like pass by something, you get a smell in the air, and it's just sort of like a like explore that, see what that's, if there's even like a curiosity there, just see where that takes you, Virgo, because there's something here that's trying to get you to kind of go with the flow with this air energy, and just to kind of relax a little bit. I feel that the energies have been fueled a different type of way, which is like, I don't feel it's anything that's necessarily hindering your growth, but something is trying to fuel this fire. You know, you need that air in order for that fire to keep going. And it just feels like maybe that for some the air has gotten a little stale. It's just been the kind of the same old stuff, and there's a need to kind of challenge yourself in a different type of way there. Hmm. And who knows, Virgo? Maybe these people that are coming into your world might have some might be like some air, not necessarily an air sign or a fire sign, but someone who may have a lot of fire, or maybe has a lot of air in their chart. Someone who's, I feel like, is either going to, and maybe this is even both, maybe even to like kind of engage you, get you more stimulated intellectually, or who knows, Virgo, maybe a little passion coming into the mix there. But let's see what's going on with this. But the energies, you know, the fire represents, you know, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Air sign or air energy, you know, Gemini, Virgo. Wouldn't that be something, Virgo? You just change signs, Virgo. No, but Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So, and maybe that's some, if you happen to have those placements in your chart, maybe it's tapping into that energy a little bit more there. Oh, speaking of fire, there's Aries. I'm with it. Let's see what's going on here, Virgo. Hold on. Maybe some of you got some. Got to have an Aries placement, Mark. Let's see. Let me see what this is about. That's fascinating. Ooh, and a lot of air energy coming through here. Look at that. Alright, Virgo, last little bit here. So you have the Six of Wands, the Six of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Emperor. Oh, and look at these. Oh, the Emperor must have heard me talking smack. And then here go. That's funny. And then the Fool here, Virgo. Let's switch back over. Now I'm doing a lot. There's a lot going on here. But you know, considering that the Tower, Mars, and you know their ruling sign, the sign they rule, Aries, is here. I do feel, and even the Queen of Wands, that's Aries energy for me. There's this need to embody that full energy and just kind of jump into something new. I feel if you get this idea of wanting to, and this can even be a number of things. It's like even like the Six of Wands, this can be a card of fame, and I feel like even for some, maybe it's like taking yourself out of a comfort zone, like maybe doing like a, let's say if you're at like a bar, let's say, and then there's like a, this happens to be like a karaoke night. Maybe jumping up and do a little singing, Virgo, or maybe if they have like a, maybe like an open mic, because Virgo, you could be a funny sign being Virgo, or being Virgo ruled, being Mercury ruled, but even with like the Six of Swords, this can even be like just again just new experiences that's coming through here. A lot of fresh energy. I feel like it's kind of popping in there, Virgo, and I feel like if you were to follow this stuff here, kind of, you know, just as the situations come up, I feel like you're gonna start getting these ideas in a sense. You know, just like this sort of, it's this drive or this yeah, this, because I want to say Aries had something a little similar to that, like a little bit, but yours, it seems like it's just like you, yeah, you changing things up a little bit and trying just like, again, not being afraid to just like have that lust for life, you know, to go experience what life has to offer you. And hmm and again, it may not be your usual taste of things, Virgo, but I feel like you may be surprised with what comes out of that in the end there. But yeah, Virgo, I think I'm gonna leave that there. So, and who knows, Virgo? This could be where you meet a, yeah, again, you got Emperor Empress here, divine, like the highest divine counterparts there. So who knows? There might be a little love in the mix there. Might not be someone that you expect. It could be very passionate, very intellectually stimulating. So I mean, I like that, Virgo. So, and again, pay attention and tell me if you do meet someone that happens to be, especially if it happens to be an Aries, that would be really funny. But if they happen to be like an air sign, fire sign, and maybe have that prominent in their chart, let me know, Virgo. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave that there. So, and again, we're getting, oh, and that makes sense. The Empress is getting into that energy, Virgo. Like, oof. If you like that, Virgo, if anything resonates with you, give it a thumbs up and share this, because who knows, Virgo, this could even, hmm, yeah, just share this if you know someone who's maybe either, because maybe even like your change, you may even want to do something different, or again, like meeting new people, or just this networking energy. But yeah, just something to think about there, Virgo. But subscribe there, you emperors, empresses. Hit that bell button to get notified on all these videos each week. And then last little bit, you got the lovely Queen of Cups there. But if you have any Cancer in your placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, maybe this person has a little Cancer in their placements. Come on, both of you. Come on over to the Cherry Den, friends. I do videos Monday through Friday there. We discuss lunar shenanigans, and it's a good old time. And all that housekeeping, it's down in the description box below. But let me get your surprise cards here, Virgo, so I can get you out of here. Look at this, Virgo. You got the Nine of Cups, making a wish there, maybe getting a little happiness in the mix. But I do feel, Virgo, if you, with the Nine of Cups, this is not just about like making a wish, it's about being in the resonance of that wish. So if you want love, it's getting out there and maybe going to different social events and things. Or if you need a change in, like, you haven't been feeling inspired, let's say with your jobs or your career, switching that up, maybe again getting, forming networking with different people, possibly, finding people who can bring in different taste and things, and different ways of thinking, or whatever that's looking like. It's changing that frequency and then being in that, taking that action, Emperor energy. And who knows where that would lead, Virgo. But let me get your other oracle card here so I can get you out of here. Get you out of here, and yeah, trying different stuff here, because that's really cool, Virgo. I'm excited for you. Love that. Thank you. All right, Virgo. So you have the Pilgrim card here, which is a card of opportunities and growth. And I feel like this opportunity is whatever you're feeling, Virgo. This could be an opportunity for love, an opportunity for growth in a career, and maybe even an opportunity to, maybe if we're already in a relationship, for example, maybe it's trying to spark something up here, an opportunity to go travel somewhere, or, but I do feel like this Pilgrim, whatever this opportunity is, especially if this is something where we're single, or if we're thinking about like maybe changing things up, or even if we're not changing careers, like even adding just like a new like pursuing like a new hobby, or just like trying something different to kind of just this freshen up the energies, that there it leads you to an energy of shining bright there, Virgo. Because after the Moon card is the Sun, and look at that Sun shining in that lantern, very Hermit energy, your card. And so, because the Hermit's always carrying some type of lantern, and it's time, I feel like, for your light to kind of shine a new type of way. Because A lot of abundance. Empress coming through there. Nine of Cups. We just have to be in that resonance and then take that effort of change there. But I'm with it. So I think I'm going to leave that there. You stay safe out there, Virgo, with your with these new opportunities, and who knows, even Six of Wands, new card about recognition. Maybe you come into claims of fame there, Virgo. Maybe you have some sort of recognition, and you raise your vibration through the roof. Queen of Cups, and yeah, cause something dope's happening here, and I will catch you on the next one. Ooh, it's kind of nice to have that cushion back a little bit, Virgo. Later.